Hi guys, it's me, Mr. Charisma again, and today I'm going to teach you about IOIs, indicators of interest. Now before we go on, I'm going to introduce you to someone, and this is Stevie Green, also known as Stevie G. Now we go to the same university, study the same course, sports marketing, though unofficially I'd say our course here at uni is PUA. It is PUA. Now, again, unofficially, I'd say Stevie, yes, he's a very good mate, but also a student, would you say? Because before you came to uni, you weren't the best, but you sort of learned the tricks of the trade.
Yeah.
And now Stevie G pulls girls, because he's taken some of the advice I've showed him. So, IOIs, what are they? If you've read The Game by Neil Strauss, you'll know all about them. Indicators of interest. So in The Game and other PUAs talk about certain indicators of interest, such as prolonged eye contact, touching their hair continuously. And on the side, I haven't got too much hair to touch, so if you're trying to game me, then don't really take that as an IOI. But I'm going to teach you a couple of my own that I've sort of noticed and that I try and that I get Steve here to try as well. And one of them, and my mates see me do it quite a bit, it's when I'm talking to a girl, and I'll be in a conversation, and I'll be me, Steve can be the girl. So what I'll do, I'll be talking to them. First of all, I've done another video on body language, and I didn't say it in that video, but when I'm talking to a girl, if she's facing me, I'll have my body slightly facing slightly away from her. You can't really see it on the camera, but I'm facing my body at a slight angle. Steve here, or what should we call you? We'll call you Stephanie. Stephanie, you're Steph. It's a Steph for now, everyone. Oh, okay. She's beautiful, isn't she? So my body's there. Steph's body is facing directly towards me. Steph here is displaying interest. It's an IOI. If her body is facing you, if her knees are facing you, if her feet are facing you, while you're both standing up, that is an indicator of interest. Now, prolonged eye contact, as I said before, is another one. But one that I really like to try is you'll be talking to them, touching them a bit. If you get positive responses, which as a positive response is either a touch back or no touch at all, or no touch at all. I say that, but I mean no reaction at all, because when you touch a girl, I think no reaction is better than a bad reaction, because if they're not interested, if you touch me, like they'll back off slightly, perhaps not as much as that, but you'll be able to notice it definitely. Or they'll say something like, oh, don't touch me, and sometimes they'll say that in a flirty way, but that's up to you to distinguish, and trust me, it's quite easy to know if a girl doesn't want you to touch her. But one I try is I'm talking to her, now I've touched her, she either touches me back, or perhaps she doesn't respond at all, so I'm thinking, yeah, there's potential here. And what I'll then do, I'll then go to grab her hand like that. Now if I grab her hand, and the girl's hand is like that, so it's not clasped down to mine, this isn't great for me, An indicator of interest is where you clasp her hand and she clasps your hand back. You then do it with the other hand, and this isn't very gay, but you then hold two hands, and if she's clasping you back, that's when you progress. So then you may come in a bit closer, start rubbing behind her there, and trust me, it won't be long before you go into the kiss close. So that's your main IOI that I love to test. Don't do it right from the off, talk for a bit, get other IOIs that are perhaps more familiar, and then try that, and if the girl clasps your hand, you've got a very good chance. Now that's not to say if she does go like that, it's over, because there are plenty of times when you still kiss girls after that, because maybe they're a bit nervous, or there could be another reason. But if a girl clasps your hand back, I think 95% of the time you're on. I'm Mr. Charisma, this is Stevie G, go and pick up girls.